input type is equal to text, class as form control, and here I'm defining, yeah, let's configure this as a mobile have a pattern. Pattern is a general HTML attribute. So slash plus 91 and 0-9 and 10 digits. That is the pattern. And it can have more than one. That means this is also required. That means mobile and name both are required. And name can have more validations like min length is equal to 5 or 4. So max length can be something else. Just min length is this minimum required 4. So this is validation defined here. These are all HTML. So we have a name as txt name, and let's mark this as ng model and hash txt name is equal to ng model. Similarly, here name as txt mobile and hash ng model and hash txt mobile is equal to ng model. It's important that you have to configure with model because Angular can identify the values entered inside these controls only when they are configured with model. So it is important that every control you are defining with the model so that Angular can identify what value you are typing inside. Okay, this is a simple option defined here, to show you all the validation states, how they actually work. Validation states, how they work. I will give you one simple design here. So another div, class and form group, and it is a button as register. So class as btn and btn primary, okay, and btn block. Okay, just for the understanding sake, here register form. Okay, and I will keep this in a div class as row and a div class as call 3. Okay, in that I'm keeping everything. Okay, and another div that is call class, so call 9. So like this, and here I keep the heading as validation services. Okay, just for verifying that. So these are validation services. Okay, so let's go to the CSS and add just the distance dot call 9. So margin left as some 50 pixel. Okay, that is defined for that. A little space here. So validation services, that column 9 is having some problem. Okay, fine. I will just keep a call because column will come to the next line. I will put call 3 as border rights. Okay, so 2 pixel dotted. Okay, dark cyan. Fine. Okay, now this is the validations options. Okay. Now here, username, mobile, and registered. And here we need to know validation services. Temporarily, to understand, I am writing those services and showing you to know what is pristine, what is dirty clearly first. So here I am designing a table. So class as table and table hover. Okay. In that just row, in that first cell is pristine, pristine, pristine. Actually, pristine means no modification. So no modification identified, right? Identified. No modification identified. Just a rough message we are keeping. So that means form not modified. Simple. That means I will simply say form not modified. Okay. And here I want to display that value. Then we can access the form. Form state validation refers to the form. Form is FRM register dot pristine. That is the property. When you go to the definition of this pristine, go to definition. This is pristine, and actually this pristine like other properties also available here. These are all properties because you see get accessories there, and these are boolean and a union of null also. So that means this returns boolean true or false, true or false. Okay. So pristine technically returns true or false, form not modified. Okay. Another cell and another row we will define here. Another row. In that dirty, dirty means form modified. So that means at least one field modified, then it shows dirty. So FRM registered dot dirty, the form modified. So that another row here is valid. So valid, let's see. Actually, valid means all fields valid. If all fields valid, then valid will be true. Then we will get that also. FRM registered dot valid. Valid. Similarly, invalid. So invalid. Invalid means any one field invalid. If any one field invalid, then it returns invalid. And we can get that FRM registered dot invalid. Dot invalid. Next important is we have another row, another cell, and that is suppose we are configuring as submitted. Okay, that means form submitted. Submitted means submit click happened. Okay, and this can be done with FRM registered dot submitted. Okay, now once observe all these values, you can see here. So validation services I given here for your clarity, understanding sake here. And you can see pristine is currently true. So because form not modified, you just opened the form. No modification happened. Dirty is false because dirty will return true if modification happened.